A lot of first home buyers think that going directly to the bank is easier, when in reality, it's not. Broker versus a bank is not about loyalty. It's about leverage and accessing all the ranges of options that best suit you. This video is for all you first home buyers who do not know whether they should go with a bank directly or straight to a mortgage broker, and what actually matters when making that decision. First home buyers are more inclined to go down the path where they believe going to the bank directly is a safer option. Brokers are just salespeople and all we care about is commission. Going to the bank directly is cheaper and your bank will look after you because you're an existing customer already. This belief exists because people trust familiar brands, banks heavily market to first home buyers, credit process from start to finish is very rarely explained. In reality, what a bank actually does is it assesses your scenario to one credit policy only. Each bank has a single fixed view of risk. Their internal rules determine how they assess your income, your expenses, your liabilities, and your deposit. If your profile or your scenario sits outside of their policy or outside of their appetite, simple. The answer is going to be no. Lenders do not adjust their policies to accommodate for you. You either fit within their policy or you don't. Lenders will also apply only one valuation methodology. Whereas in reality, what a broker does, we assess multiple lender policies. We match your situation to the right lender. We structure your home loan correctly so you understand it from day one. We identify and mitigate any issues that may arise before submission. A key to understand here is a bank approves a loan, whereas a broker engineers approvals. What matters more than who you choose? Borrowing power will differ between lenders because all lenders will look at your interest rate, your income, and your expenses differently. Policy fit. Does your scenario fit well with the lender's policy? So in regards to that, do you have a HECS debt? Are you on maternity leave? Are you self-employed? Are you looking to purchase commercial? So all of these things also need to be considered. The quality of the pre-approvals that are issued. Are they fully assessed and how long are they valid for? Valuation risk and how the lenders assess the incoming property. So for example, is it on a large acreage of land? Does it need repairs? Where is the location of it? And your loan structure, which is arguably the most important thing to understand. You need to make sure that you are on the right product for you, whether it's a variable rate, a fixed rate, interest only, principal and interest, an offset account, redraw. You need to make sure that the lender has what you need available. This decision isn't about convenience or about loyalty, it's about outcomes. And the right outcome starts with you choosing the right lender that is suitable for you. Now, there isn't a right or a wrong path here when it comes to choosing. There are pros and there are cons to both paths. The key is understanding what you gain from this scenario versus what you lose. So the pros of going directly to a bank include, it's a familiar brand. You already know it, you already trust it. There is a single point of contact and convenience with access to a branch, and they know their policies back to front, as you would with one product option. The cons of going directly to a bank include, first and foremost, limited options. They may not be able to accommodate very niche scenarios such as purchasing under an SMSF, buying in a trust, anything complex self-employed. Absolutely no lender comparison. You are going directly to the bank, therefore you only get one option and there is no second opinion. What you are given is what you get. Don't get upset. There is absolutely no policy workaround. So if you get declined, then you're declined. Sorry about it. No second opinions, no second options. And lastly, your bank will generally not reach out to you regularly for home loan health checks, inclusive of whether rates come up or come down. That is usually initiated by you. On the other hand, the pros of using a broker include access to multiple lenders, and thanks to best interest duty, we are required to provide you with a minimum of 3 lender options. access to ongoing strategy sessions and loan structuring, advocacy issues if any troubles arise. We work for you, not the bank. Last but not least, mortgage brokers are usually free. Not everyone, but the good ones. Now, one of the cons of using a broker is that unfortunately, broker quality does vary. The broker needs to know their policies inside and out and exactly why they are structuring your home loan the way they are. Are they taking you to the right lender for the right reasons? Brokers aren't a one-stop shop. We want to be your first point of contact for anything property finance related. This requires a proactive broker who is good at maintaining relationships. The real difference here isn't broker versus bank, single option versus multiple options, and whether you want strategy or just a yes or no answer. Most people think the real risk with an application is getting declined, when in reality, the actual problems that may arise include, most people think the biggest risk that can happen is having your loan application declined. But the real risk is potentially choosing the wrong lender. It could potentially reduce your borrowing power, lock you into a very poor loan structure, cost you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Could be because there was no offset account set up, you were on the wrong repayment type, your home loan had absolutely no flexibility. Purchasing your first home is the foundation of everything you do next. You don't get many chances to get it right the first time. Broker versus a bank isn't about who you like more. It's about who gives you the best possible option to purchase the right house at the right time on the right loan structure. If you're a first home buyer and you're unsure of which path to go down, always get a second opinion, which you can only do with a broker. Even if you go directly to a bank, comparison matters. First home buyers, if you found this video helpful and you like this content, make sure to subscribe. See you next time.